welcome back to my channel. It's Jill here with That Homeschool Life. And today's video, I am going to be sharing with you a little update on how our homeschool year is going and kind of letting you know what's not working for us and what is working. And stay tuned and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so today's video is a collaboration with my friend Shasta over at Abiding Farmhouse. So make sure and check in the description for a link to her channel as well as the playlist that will have all the other ladies that participated in today's collaboration. And I promise you, you will not be disappointed because we will probably all have something different to say today. And also Shasta, I highly recommend you check her out because her channel is awesome. She does a ton of day in the life videos, something that I want to do more of. And she's just so real and funny, and I don't know, I just love her personality, and I think you will too. So make sure and check her out and let her know I sent you in her comments, and let's get into today's video. Okay guys, so this is kind of weird for me to do because I just made this channel and I don't have previous curriculum content on here. So you don't even really know what I'm doing in my homeschool, but we mainly use The Good and the Beautiful for our course. So I have 2 kids using The Good and the Beautiful Math. I'm gonna take these off because I can like see the window in them and it's bothering me. So now I can't see, but that's okay. All right, so I have 2 girls using The Good and the Beautiful for math, and I have all of my kiddos using The Good and the Beautiful language arts. So that's like our main core, and then we also use The Good and the Beautiful for history and science. So basically the only other thing we're using right now is I use Evan Moore's spelling. I forget what it's called. It might be called All About Spelling. I think it is. So we're using that for spelling just because in the past I have not been diligent enough with spelling just because it wasn't like integrated in The Good and the Beautiful at the time. It was just, there was spelling lists in the beginning of the course book and you just had to kind of do your own thing for that. And I would always forget. And then at the end of the year, I'd be like drilling my kids on spelling, like to try to get that list done. And we never did. So, so this year I decided to do something different for spelling. And then of course, The Good and the Beautiful started integrating it in their lessons, but still their spelling is pretty advanced for the lessons. And so I liked the Evan Moore spelling books because they are like more, I feel like the spelling words in the Evan Moore are more equivalent. I don't even know how to talk right now. They're more they're more equal to my child's level, like grade level and reading level and everything like that. So I'm loving the Evan Moore spelling. Even though, and you just get it on Amazon, it's pretty cheap, and I'm making copies of everything so that all my younger kids can use the ones that I've already bought, and then I'll just have to buy one new one every year for my oldest, and it's like 15 bucks. It might be less, I don't remember, but it's cheap, and I'll put links in the description. So yeah, I'm loving Evan Moore spelling. It has activities in it, so every day of the week there's something new for them to do with their spelling words, and then on Friday you give a test. So it's really cool. I really love it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I will show you guys a peek inside of it right here. Okay, so the spelling that I grabbed is grade 2. So this is what my middle daughter uses, and it comes in like a paperback book. I just took everything out and put it in this binder. The pages are actually like tear out, so it looks nice and neat when you tear it out. Each week there is an activity for Monday, and Monday's activity is always the same. So Monday is they read and spell the word, and then they copy and spell it, and then they cover that up. So we fold it like that, and then they have to spell it by memory here. And then Tuesday is always a little bit different, but this is just one example. They have to fill in these based on how the letters are, like two tall letters and then 2 short letters. So this one would be them. So anyway, that. And then down here, it's circle the word that is spelled correctly. So there we go. There's one spelled wrong and one spelled right. And you guys, I just remembered I have a full video on this on my other channel, so I will put that link in the description as well, because I go into it a lot more detailed in that video. And let me show you, do I need to show you anything else? Okay, so now that we've gone over that, Evan Moore spelling is working for us. So in the Good and the Beautiful Language Arts, we just skip over the spelling section, and that's it. It's that simple. I don't think I will ever switch from the Good and the Beautiful Language Arts. I've been using it since my oldest was in kindergarten. I actually started out with Sunlight for him for his kindergarten year, and luckily I found the Good and the Beautiful before my return cutoff, and I was able to send everything back even though we used it, because they had a policy that was like you could return your stuff if you didn't use 13 weeks. If you used less than 13 weeks in it, and we did. We used like 8 weeks. So, and then I found the Good and the Beautiful, and I literally, like, I fell in love on the spot, and I knew that it was what I needed, because with Sunlight, tears every single day for my son. Tears for me sometimes. It was hard. It was a lot of work. So anyway, we switched, and when we switched, everything clicked. It was amazing. My son learned how to read. It was just, I can't say enough good things about it. It works for us. I think it will always work for us. I have 2 younger ones now that have used it since pre-K. So they start out with pre-K, and then they have K primer, and then they have their level K. My son started at level K because he was 6, and we had already, you know, I had done preschool type stuff with him, but nothing like, no like curriculum, but like I had taught him a lot. He was my first, so we had a lot of one-on-one time. So anyway, he was just ready for the level K. But my 2 youngest, my 2 younger ones, I started them with pre-K. And my 4-year-old, I started her on it when she was only 2. She was almost 3, and she is thriving. At age 4, she can read. She's halfway through kindergarten, and she's only 4. So I highly recommend the Good and the Beautiful for language arts. It is so solid, and I truly feel that it leaves no gaps. It's so thorough, and it's fun, and it's light, and it's beautiful. I love it. We all love it. My kids love it. When our new books come in the beginning of a school year, they are like ripping them open and like kissing their school books. Oh, we also use The Good and the Beautiful for handwriting. That works. I'll never depart from it because I actually did. I switched over to Horizon's handwriting last year and they hated it and they wanted The Good and the Beautiful again, and I don't even know why I tried something new. I really don't know why, but I did. So anyway, so yeah, handwriting, language arts, all that is working for us, but math, oh, and science, yes, we do science 2 days a week and history 1 day a week, and we do those as a group, and The Good and the Beautiful is working for us for history, and right now we're doing the space unit for science, and my kids are loving it, so that's working too. So now I'm gonna talk about what's not working. The Good and the Beautiful math, I want to love it. I do love it, but it's just too time consuming for how many kids I'm teaching. And my son was doing teaching textbooks. That's another thing that's not working. And I'm so upset because that was a huge lifesaver for me. My son being on the computer, doing all of his math on there without much help from me. I mean, they were giving him the lecture, teaching him the lesson, and then he would do it on his own. He would call me over when he needed help, but it was very rare. My son is really good with math, so he's pretty smart and he's easy with math. But it was just one thing off of my plate that the computer was doing it for me. But he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. He's bored of just staring at the screen, and you know, and it's not a mastery. So I forget what their method is, but like he'll learn the lecture and then that whole lesson after the lecture hardly gives him any problems based on the lecture that he just watched. A few at the end will have something from that lecture, but most of it is all review. And in the past, he's thrived with Horizons, and we love Horizons math. It's just really expensive. So I did find an alternative that reminds me a lot of Horizons, but it's a fraction of the cost, and it is so cute, and I'm actually so excited to get it. We're almost done with teaching textbooks. So he started level 3 of teaching textbooks at the end of his in the middle of his 2nd grade school year. And now he just started 3rd grade and he's finishing up level 3 of teaching textbooks. So he is flying through it. I've had to have him skip a ton of lessons because it was all stuff that he already mastered in his Horizons level 2. So I don't think teaching textbooks is on par with grade level. I think it's less. I think it's like lower than grade level. So anyway, I kind of skimmed through the placement test for what we're going to be using next, and I'll reveal that in a minute. And I think he's going to need level 4. So I'm going to have him take the placement test, of course, as soon as he finishes teaching textbooks. And then I'm just going to purchase the PDF and print it off, and all of my kids will use it too. I'm going to be switching all of them to this math because my girls, okay, they love The Good and the Beautiful math. And I love it, but it takes way too much time. And I just want all of my kids to be on the same math as long as it works. I don't know. See, I'm torn. I'm torn between the decision of switching my girls to the same thing. My son loves worksheets for math, but my girls are loving the activities. So I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But right now, for now, we are gonna stick with The Good and the Beautiful math for my 2 daughters. They're both on level K right now. My My older daughter is almost done with level K, and my youngest just started it. So, and when I say youngest, I mean my youngest grade, like school age. I also have a toddler. I'm not talking about her. Okay, so yeah. I am a scatterbrain and I lose my train of thought like all the time, and I can hear my kids outside my bedroom right now, and it made me forget what I was talking about. So yeah, what's working is the good and the beautiful for everything except math for me, but it is working for my kids. So I am gonna stick it out the rest of this year for them. And then I will maybe try the worksheets for them next year. I think my 4-year-old will love the worksheets the same as my son, but my middle girl, I think she's gonna have to stick with the good and the beautiful. I'm not sure though, we'll see. But anyway, and then so Evan Moore spelling, working. The good and the beautiful language arts, working. The good and the beautiful science and history, both awesome. Handwriting, yes, good and the beautiful. And so the only thing not working for me alone is the good and the beautiful math, but the only thing not working for one of my kids is teaching textbooks math for my son. So there we have it. I will put links in the description, and then I am going to show you what I'm getting for my son as soon as he finishes teaching textbooks, which is in 6 days. I am so excited. I'm having him do 2 lessons a day for 6 days because he has 12 lessons left and we just want to be done so bad. So he agreed that if he could skip language arts for 6 days, he would do 2 lessons of math a day for 6 days. So we are doing that and getting it done. And I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna print for him. It's master books, math for a living, oh, master books, math, lessons for a living education. And I am so excited. The covers are beautiful and so cute. And then the insides, so colorful and cute. I'm just, I'm so excited. So we have the Epson printer, so I don't even have to worry about how much ink it's gonna use. And my printer also prints double-sided, so it uses way less paper, and yeah. So I'm just so excited, you guys. I can't even wait. I told him that I'm not even gonna show him what he's gonna use next because I want it to be a surprise, because I just know he's gonna like fall in love with the cover of it and he's gonna love it because he loved Horizons, and it's like kind of the same inside. But the cover is so dang cute. Okay, so I will show you that. First, what I want to do is I want to ask my son what he doesn't like about teaching textbooks, because honestly, I like teaching textbooks and I'm not sure what it is he doesn't like about it, but I'm going to let him tell you guys, because maybe that would help you out better. So we're gonna do that now.
About what?
All right, Cade, what do you not like about teaching textbooks math? Tell the camera what you don't like.
So boring.
It's boring?
Yeah, everything's almost the same, especially after I did the money thing.
Talk here. Like, are you tired of just staring at the computer screen and like clicking? Like, when you used to do the Horizons math, the books that we had, did you love those? Like,
yeah, that's why math was my favorite thing.
Yeah, math was his favorite subject when he did Horizons, and now he like dreads doing it, but he's still so good at it and he gets things really quick. So I think it's just so boring for him, right? And you're ready for something new. And I told him,
I'm getting new math,
hold
and
on.
it has activities.
Hold on, it doesn't. So he wanted to do the good and the beautiful math because he sees my girls doing the activities, but that is gonna take way too long, and I know he's not really gonna like doing that either. The activities just look good to him right now, but so what we're gonna do is I'm getting him what I told you, but it's a surprise to him. But you're gonna be able to do the activities with the girls when they're doing their math.
She said the cover's so good she won't even let me see it. Didn't you say?
But wait,
didn't you say you have to get the supplies?
Yes. So the book I am getting him, the one I mentioned, it has a list of supplies to gather to like make your own manipulatives, but we have lots of manipulatives at the house already, so I imagine he'll be able to use everything we already have. We have lots of math manipulatives, but anyway, like I was saying, you'll be able to do the girls' math activities with them too and use their stuff. Like their new one came with like fake money and all this stuff.
And like what if I need it from high school too? Yeah.
You'll be able to use their stuff. Okay, so that's it for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Back up, back up, back up. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I ask you to please give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button with the notification bell so that you will be notified when I upload. Cade, can you please stop? No one wants to see your teeth.
No, it's my mouth.
Okay. So anyway, you okay? Yeah. Okay, so anyways, thank you guys, and I hope you subscribe and check out the rest of my videos coming up. And like I said, in this one, I'm going to show you guys a peek inside of what we are using and what I'm talking about. Okay, and don't forget to check the description for the playlist for Shasta's channel and a link to what I'm referring to if you're interested in checking those things out. Okay. Bye guys, have a good day. So right now I am printing out the, oh, I have to turn this on. Cade. Okay, so I'm printing out the placement tests to see what level, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna be on this level, level 4. And this is what it looks like, and I know he's gonna be so excited. And here's a look inside.
The cover.
Don't. See, it's so cute. I love it. I love the font. I'm weird about stuff like that. Like the font in here makes me love this map. Is that weird? I just love it so much. Oh my gosh.
Printed out some pages.
So anyway, okay. So that is what he's gonna be doing. And it is Math Lessons for a Living Education by Master Books. Okay. And the placement tests are printing out. All right, Cade, did you pass the level 4 placement test?
Yeah!
Whoop, whoop! So, do you remember what day you get to start?
Monday.
Are you excited?
Yeah.